Hello everyone. Hey, I'm back. I've been working on a lot of things that have been going on with this model, trying to configure stuff for the LEDs and do a lot of things. So let me get started with saying I've got some LEDs set up. These will, let me turn the lights down low so you can see. Alright, these are my blinking LEDs. They're going to be up in the cannon part here. All little cannon pieces. I have to be careful not to short these things out. They're really cool. I ended up getting a control chip down here, as you can see. It's called the Mini Blinky Kit. And I will put the place where you can get this. They have a regular Blinky Kit and a Minky. A Mini Blinky Kit. The difference is the mini one is 3mm LEDs and the regular Blinky Kit is 5mm. The LEDs, they give you a bunch of LEDs, green, red, yellow. It's an experimentation kit for kids to build stuff, electronics. Problem is the LEDs that they gave me were lousy. They just wouldn't fit worth of beans and everything else. I mean, that they wouldn't fit. They would just blink very bright and they didn't look very good. So luckily I had my other LEDs I bought off eBay, and you can see how bright they are. They're gonna look great inside these guns. Matter of fact, let me see if I can do something really quick just so you can see. I have these two guns painted up. Now I have, let me turn the light on real quick. I have taken these guns and painted them black. I've cut them all out. Let me show you the difference. See the difference between the two? Look at all the stuff I had to gut out of there. You can see. And I ended up taking a drill bit coming in this way, drilling out with the two halves held together in my hands, drilled it out. Then I ate all the extra junk out of here so to fit the LEDs in. So now I've got a full channel all the way through. What I did real quick with that is I took my Dremel with my dental bits in it. I have a bunch of these little dental bits, and I got to talk to my friend Stan, who's a dentist on Facebook. See if you can get me some more of these. If you're listening, Stan, I want more of these. They're wonderful dentist bits, and they burr down. I don't know how close I can get to it to show you how wonderful these things really are. They have different depths and stuff like that. Let me show you that real quick. I got a few of them, and I got these from my friend Scotty. He had gotten them from a dentist, and you can see all the different tips and sizes, and I want more. If I can get more, I'll take them because they work perfect in a Dremel. They're great for grinding down tiny stuff like these little channels. As you can see on this one, there's no channel anywhere here. I had to not only drill this out with a drill bit to this chamber, then I had to drill out this chamber, then I had to drill across those tiny bits, just etching across here without breaking that. I was going to use some tubing. I don't know where I put that. I have some different metal tubing I was going to take and just cut. I was just going to cut this section out, you know, and put a piece of tubing in there. And I thought, why don't I try the bits with the Dremel, and it worked out perfect. I was able to cut these channels out, and as you can see, it's all the way through. So now an LED, let me see if I find an LED real quick. I know I've got one in here. Oh, right here. Now this LED, which I have shaved down the sides, I don't know if you can see it or not, I've shaved down the sides, flattened them right here and here. It'll fit perfectly in there. Look at that. Won't that be cool? And I'll have the thing sticking out. Then it'll go into these holes I've already drilled out here, and boom, look at that. Won't that be cool? And I'll have a beautiful light. Let me show you real quick. Hopefully I can do this without shorting the system out. I'll be very careful. Put this in here like this. Put this over top. It's going to be kind of tough to do. And there we go. Let me turn the light off. Look at that. Isn't that cool? I am so jazzed. Look at that. It works perfectly. So all I've got to do is seal it up and leave the two leads out for the cannon, and I'm primo, man. It looks just like it's firing. So it'll be boom, 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 boom as the cannons fire. That'll be really cool. I can hardly wait to do that. Also, what I've been working on is for the searchlight. I noticed that one of the LEDs that I have set for this. I'll tell you what, let me unplug the blinky lights. Hold on. Okay, this is the other one to get shorted out. Let me show you first the headlights. The first headlight I had was one of these regular white LEDs, and as you can tell, it's pretty white. I mean, it's pretty cool. Let me see if you see it better on that. I got this on. There we go. Let me see if I can get these a little closer for you. They're bright, but this one, way brighter, and it's also clear. This is called an ice water or ice LED or clear water, something. I'll have to look it up. LED, very high lumen. This is a regular LED, a lower lumen, but it's got a bluish tint to it. And I didn't want a bluish tint because this is one of the caps I created for the headlights. This is an experimental one, and basically it's going to sit on like this. And I'm going to have the lens. Let me see if I can find the lens right here, and if I can get to it. I know I can. Hold on. Sorry. Nice hairy arm there. Here we go. The lens is going to fit on. Oops. I can't get it. My fingers aren't sticky enough. All right. The lens is going to sit on like this. No, I don't know if you probably can't see it because of the glare. But believe me, the lens fits right on the end of that, and it's just way too bright for the camera. And it fits right on. So that will all of this will fit, as you can see. Here's my front area here. This will fit right in like that with the lens on. I had to carve some of this out to the interior size, or the exterior of this, but the interior size of that. This is the perfect size to glue the lens right on the front, and this whole assembly will glue on like that. Now, like I said, this is a blacked out version. I wanted you to see that because you can see if I black out, you can't see through the sides, which is what I want. Basically, I took two parts. Let me see if I can find that piece of tubing. I took a piece of round tubing. I took a block of tubing. I mean, a square piece of tubing. Square piece of styrene. I drilled it out to the size. I needed to get the LED in there. Then I rounded out I rounded out this end a little bit just to glue the LED in. Then it turns out like this when I glue it together. And then what I'll do is I'll leave this alone. I'll just glue it straight like I showed you before. I'll glue it straight into here. And that'll be it. Now all I have to do, as you can see, I still have that square part right there. Like, what the heck are you going to do now, Bill? Once I get that glued in place, I will create a square box around here. So that, like in the movie, you will see a square box in there. You won't see through the inside. Square box, I really couldn't tell in the movie what, it looks chrome in there or black. I'm just going to probably paint it black inside there. You don't really need to see in there besides just a square box or a rectangle, whatever you want to call it. All right, so as you can see, I've been working on that. Like I said, this LED is the one I'm going to use. It's a higher lumen. It's the clear water, whatever they call it, the clear something ice. So I don't know what they call it, but it's white. I've got a few of those. I also got a blue one in 3mm, this style. Very bright. I need the blue ones for the rear taillights. Like I said, I've been working on that. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to put up the camera. So, like I said, playing my breadboard. I got a new soldering iron from Radio Shack. Because my other one, I needed a super fine needle to do this circuitry board for the Blinky kit. And so that's what I've been working on for the LEDs. It's working out really good. I'm really happy. I've got all my plans. A searchlight will go in here like this. That'll work really sweet once I get that done. So I'll use the same one for the searchlight, whether or not I can do this or not. Hold on. This will fit in here like this, basically. So, you know, that'll be my searchlight, and that'll work really sweet. So, I'm getting all my LEDs done. I have also decided that I was talking to my friend Chris Thomas, and he had the same idea that I had was to take some of the wire I have. Let me go get it real quick. It's this stuff. It's called magnet wire. You get it at Radio Shack, and basically, this stuff is like really thin. It's coated, and it comes in different gauges, but it's coated wire, and it's not coated thick like the black and red wire I have here. It's just a plastic coating on it that's very, very thin. I'm going to use that, and the way I'm going to do that to supply the power to this thing, I'm going to come through this wheel well right here. And I've got I'm going to take the wheel and you can see I have the hole there, right? I'm going to drill out the bottom of the wheel, so when I glue this half on, I'll have a hole through here. Oh, I'm sorry, I'll have a hole through the bottom right here, so the wire will come through this into here to supply my power into here to the blinky chip, to the headlights and the searchlight. Also, I've got to put little lights in here for these, and that's why another bright one, because I've just got to lay a light down in here. Just lay it down inside here, and let me turn the light on. There you go. Now you can see better. Hey, light works great. I got to lay it down right in here somewhere. I've got to take an LED because I've got to fit on. Let me see if I can show you. It's going to be laying down right about there, so that when I put that lens in on this side, it's bright and like it is in the movie. That's all I really can do. I don't have a whole lot of room. So anyway, the power supply will come up through this wheel into here and in here for the power supply. So I already figured that out, what I want to do. I don't know if I showed you this. I had to create these to help to put this top on better. Pain in the butt. This thing does not fit together very well. A lot of issues with that. All right, let me show you something else I got recently. I'll be right back. All right, here we go. Something I picked up, and something I've been wanting for a long time, and I finally bought them. They're made on eBay. You go and get them on eBay. This little company, I'll tell you the name. I forget the name. I'll put the name up on the video, on this video. I got some Colonial Marines. I got 3. They're kind of expensive, not too bad, but basically they're resin cast, as you can see. Everything is resin cast. This is one of the Sentry guns and the parts for it. Look at all the cleanup I've got to do. I'll show you in a future video how much cleaning up I have to do. You can tell there's a lot of it. Here's a shotgun. Here's another sawed-off shotgun like Hicks used. One of these figures is Hicks, supposedly. I think that's supposed to be Hicks. So I'm looking forward to doing these guys. I've been watching my friend General Splatten on YouTube here. He's been painting a lot of figures, and he's been doing a lot of the Warhammer figures and a lot of stuff. And he's been getting me into doing flesh tones, or wanting to try different avenues of flesh tones and stuff too. And so I'm really happy to watch his channel and get some ideas. Now these are 1/35 scale figures. He does that real tiny stuff, but basically for flesh and things, you can take the same ideas and use them for these. So I think this is Hicks. He can put any kind of gun you want in his hand. Here is some other guy. Well, one's supposed to be who's the guy with the big gun? Remember him and Vasquez? One's supposed to be that guy with had the same kind of gun Vasquez has. I can't remember his name. Damn it! Somebody will remember. I mean, I'll watch the movie again and I'll know. Anyway, here's a bunch of arms. See different style arms for various poses, various things you can do with each one of these figures. Here's looks like a sort of melted. There's one of the guns. Another type of gun that you can use. That's a flamethrower, right? That's a flamethrower. That's a gun. That's one of the pulse rifles. But they're a little warped, but no big deal. A little heat, that'll bend right back. Multiple parts on here. Here's another gun that doesn't look very good condition. We'll see. Some of this stuff he didn't do the best of work on, but overall I can work with this stuff. It's not that bad. There's a lot of parts. So here's the head of this guy. And you can see, yeah, cool. That's the unit, the tracker unit and everything like that. Oh man, I'm so excited to do these guys. They're gonna be really cool. These are parts. I'm not sure what they're for yet. They came with no instructions, so basically I'm on my own with this. All different heads, yelling. You do the lieutenant head. More. This is like. Oh, that'd be for like the. Pilot of the, what do you call it? Well, I don't know if it'd be a pilot of the dropship or not. Different types of helmets for the guys, different views. Another shotgun, another arm. Here's the other guy. This will be, what's his name? Probably. This will be, I don't, not Derek. Something like that. He holds that big ass gun. Let's see if I can find that gun. It's like a up version of the, minigun. Here it is. Here's the gun. So he'll be holding that in his arm right here with the sling and everything. So that'll be really cool. Yeah, oh well. So anyway, here's a tripod for the sentry guns. You see, you only see the sentry guns in the extended version of Aliens, as you already probably know. Here's different equipment stuff. You've got I don't know everything right now. Different. That's a smaller handgun or something right there. Different tools, different apparatus. Oh, it looks like this is a double ammo pack for one of the guns. So anyway, I've got some work to do. I've got to clean these up, and so when I come back in the future, I will show you these cleaned up, hopefully. I will show you more of what progress I'm working on the APC. I kind of want this APC sitting like this and the Marines over here, or maybe out over here. I'm not sure yet when I do the diorama. I have a lot of this slate. I gave some to my friend General Splatton, so I think I can incorporate some of this into the diorama, like on the sides or something, like, you know, blown apart. Yeah, I can crack this stuff, break it, it'll come apart in little, you know, raggedy pieces like this. I can use that like on ground base. I can use it like something got blown up and like it's sideways. I can do all sorts of great stuff with this slate. So that's my options there, and I'm having a good time. I'm just taking my time. I'm not working on it all the time. I should be more. I need to get off my butt and start working on this full time. I guess because I was waiting for the LEDs. I was waiting for. Then I had to go and do a few other things with the electronics. That was the main thing: getting electronics, getting it set before I start building anything more. Getting it set so that I could incorporate the LEDs without too much problems. So I've got that done. I've got the mounts done. I got everything else finished. Now just get my butt in gear. Go, Bill, go! And I still got to sand the back of this. All that filling in. That's wet sanding. I gotta wet sand this all and then check it and then wet sand it again. It's a lousy seams. No big deal. It's gonna be underneath the thing, but I will make it so it's perfect. I don't like to have any flaws anywhere. So I got to get that done and various other things done. So, all right. Well, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it a lot. If you have any questions, email me questions or whatever. I'd be glad to answer them. All right. See you later.